Hello, everyone. I'm David Krienke, and this is what I call my Song and a Word channel. Please bear with me on this because I'm a little bit camera shy, and I've never done this before. So I've written out everything that I want to say, and I have it on a text here. So I'm going to be reading most of this. I originally created this channel in 2009 as a way to promote my music ministry when I was serving as praise and worship leader at a local church. Since that time, I've released 7 albums, all of which are available at all the digital music outlets online, as well as right here on this channel. But now, this channel has really transformed into something else, which I did not expect. A small part of the backstory is that I grew up in a full gospel Christian family under the pastorship of Dr. Lester Sumrall in South Bend, Indiana. Beginning in the 1940s, Brother Sumrall was also a close friend of my grandparents and parents, who met in his church and were married by him in 1959, as was myself years later and many other members of my family. So over the years, being very involved in the ministry, we collected most of Brother Sumrall's teachings on audio and videotape. Now let me say that Brother Sumrall, which he liked to be called, he didn't like being called a doctor or pastor or anything like that. He just wanted to be called Brother Sumrall. So that's how I grew up knowing him. I thought that was his name, Brother Sumrall. And he loomed very large in my life and everyone else in my family. He was not just our pastor, but he was our spiritual mentor and friend. So over the years, we collected most of his audio and videotapes. And we have all of his books, study guides, and every issue of the monthly World Harvest magazine, which he published for over 40 years. All of those things are now in my possession. Now, about 2 years ago, the Lord impressed this scripture on me. Unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required, which is Luke 12:48. Now, I got thinking about that, and I thought, I have all these teaching series of Brother Sumrall's that are just sitting collecting dust. And I have this platform on YouTube where I can share these with people. So, since I'm now semi-retired and that I'm no longer working outside of my home because I'm a caregiver for my disabled wife, I felt that the Lord wanted me to use this public platform that He's so graciously given me to share this wealth of Brother Sumrall's teachings with a lost world that so desperately needs it. In the last year and a half, I've digitally edited and converted all of the video teachings that I have. I still have a lot of Brother Sumrall's audio sermons that still need to be published. Now, these take longer than the video teachings because I'm adding slideshows with scripture references, photos, and artwork to the audio. So be patient because there's a lot more coming. Now, the big announcement is that I also have most of the study guides, which a lot of you have asked me about, and books in PDF form. These I've compiled into a database on Google Drive, and I'm in the process of attaching links for downloads of these in the descriptions of all of the Lester Sumrall videos and playlists. Just like the music and the Bible teachings, these will be free of charge. So, for those of you that don't know, all of the Lester Sumrall teaching series that are on this channel can be accessed from the home page of the channel by just scrolling down to where it says Dr. Lester Sumrall Teaching Series and clicking on those words. That'll open up the entire playlist to all the teaching series. Now, remember that I'm in the process of adding links for the PDF versions of the study guides. They aren't all up there yet. And all the teaching series that have study guides, because some of them didn't have study guides with them. And the ones that didn't have study guides, for those teaching series, I'm adding PDFs of Dr. Sumrall's books or whatever else that I have. Now, on all the teachings and all the single sermons, there will be links for many of Brother Sumrall's books. So watch for that. In closing, I'd just like to say thank you to each and every one of you, and know that we are praying along with you. Remember to like and share these videos. They're no longer available and no longer shown on TV. The world is in great need of these timeless teachings from this great servant of the Lord. If you'd like to contribute to these efforts, there is a PayPal link in the About section of this channel. Thank you, and may God richly bless you all.